What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Essential Apparel. My name is James. Today we're going to get into another video. This time we're talking about Plastisol transfers. What are they and how do I use them? First off, if this is your first time here to the channel, like and subscribe, support the channel. We're going to have a lot of information and we're going to get into it right after the intro. What's happening, everybody? My name is James. If this is your first time to the channel, like, subscribe, because this year we're going to be getting into all kinds of different things that you can do with apparel and how to save money while doing it. So today we're talking about Plastisol transfers. What are they? Okay, many people confuse HTV with Plastisol. So simply put, Plastisol is a screen print transfer. Now, one of the things you can do when ordering Plastisol transfers is utilize different companies that can do it. You may have a local screen printing shop that can do transfers using screen print methods, and then as well, like myself, I use Transfer Express. So what is a Plastisol transfer? Again, it is screen print transfers like so. So you can't really see that, but it's basically this design right here. So me having my own apparel company, Essential Brand, I use these for my apparel when I'm trying to print different colored garments and whatnot. The cool thing about Plastisol transfers, especially if you're using Transfer Express, they have two different types of transfers you can use. They have Goof Proof and then they have Hot Split. Me, myself, I like using Hot Split, but I typically order the Goof Proof prints because I like how fast these basically press. I mean, 3 to 5 seconds and you're done. So you're putting less stress on the garment, and then you're not sitting there worrying about scorching your garment if your temperatures are too hot. So the cool thing that I like to do is when you're on a website like that, you can order in bulk. Okay, I typically order at least a few hundred sheets. And the thing I do like about Transfer Express is they do allow you to gang up designs. So when I created my designs, I want to say it was I think 11 by 14 or something like that, the design area that you can print. So you're able to do neck labels. So I've got neck labels in different sizes. This is basically the sheet that it came in. You got all your different neck label sizes. So I've got small, medium, large, XL, and then 2XL. And then I've got labels that are printed from different companies, like made in Nicaragua, and then I've got made in USA and whatnot, so that when you're printing these to your garment, you simply snip one off, take that neck label, put it on your garment, and you're good to go. Now when you're doing neck labels, I'd highly recommend you stick to a color that's neutral, like a gray. That way you can utilize it not only for black, but you can also utilize it for white and whatnot. And then of course, if you are an apparel company, a small apparel company or a somewhat medium apparel company, it would be good to purchase your logos and designs in bulk, because the more you order, the lower the price gets when it comes to the Plastisol transfers. So the cool thing about this, I order the sheets, I custom design them on their website, and then when it's all said and done, they print them up, they ship them out fast, and then you get them, and then you just have to cut them up, which I've already done. So on one sheet, this is how many designs I was able to get. One design here, I've got one design here, that's 2. I've got another design here, that's 3. I've got a small design here for small prints or even hats or even arms. So I got another design there, so that's 4. And then I've got another design here, that's 5. So on one sheet, and then on top of that, I was able to get a few neck tags in there as well. So on one sheet, I was able to get almost 5 apparel designs, logos for different shirts, ranging from the women's shirts to the men's shirts. I had 2 for men, 2 for women. Then I had my hat logo that can either go on a hat or a shirt or an arm, or, you know, a pair of sweats or something. And then of course I had, you know, all my neck labels. I had 5 different size neck labels on that sheet as well. So utilizing all that space, I was able to create, say for example, if I ordered 100 sheets of designs of logos, or 100 sheets, ganged up about 5 or 6 logos, let's just say 5, I now have 500 logos of each design that I have created. That, you know, more than tripled the amount of logos I was able to have if I just printed one logo on one sheet. So you feel what I'm saying? If you keep your design simple like this, you can really, you know, come up with a lot of product just from ordering simple sheets and whatnot. And, you know, of course, if you increase the amount, you're going to have more, you know, logos that you know, you created. So the cool thing about these transfers is they come at you and they're pretty much ready to go. You take these, you cut them up, you know, because you're going to get that big sheet. So you're going to trim all your logos out, and then all you're going to do is you're going to turn on your press, usually 360 degrees. And keep in mind, this is a screen print transfer. They use the screen printing process in order to make these. So you are getting screen print quality when you're putting these on your garment and stuff. So the cool thing about these is, again, like I said, it only takes 3 to 5 seconds at 360 to 370 degrees, and then boom, you're done. It is a warm to hot peel, so as soon as you're done pressing, you peel it, done. And then in the end, you come up with a result not only like this. This is an actual screen print transfer, the Goof Proof, which is nice and stretchable, but even on sweatshirts, you have a really nice design. You know, nice and stretchable, washable, very simple design. The feel of it, you know, you get that nice screen print transfer, you know, where you can feel like it's in the actual fabric, you know, and then it's slightly resting on top. So that's the way I do screen print transfers. You know, the Plastisol transfers are not HTV. So HTV is more like what you see here. It's vinyl that you cut through either like a Cameo Plus or some type of plotter cutter or your Cricut. You can put this in there, you know, cut your design, weed it, and then you can transfer that onto your apparel, you know, within 15 to 30 seconds. So the difference there is you're going from a Plastisol transfer, which is a screen print transfer, versus heat transferred vinyl. So they're 2 totally separate worlds when it comes to apparel, you know, and putting it, you know, the transfers on, you know, one is way more different than the other. So the benefit of Plastisol transfers, again, like I said, you can order in bulk and you can really save a lot of money and a lot of time. The time is the biggest thing for me. You know, I'm able to design these things on the computer, and then I pretty much, you know, lock and load on their website, you know, good to go. They create them, they send them to me. I spend, you know, maybe a half a day cutting all the designs out. I organize them in this little case right here, you know, and that's about it. So I have all my designs right there in a little storage bin, ready to go. As soon as somebody orders a shirt or a garment, boom, put that on the heat press, press it, 3 seconds, peel, done. So the time you save using these type of transfers are awesome versus what you know, are going to soak up doing vinyl. With vinyl, again, you got to create your design, then you've got to, you know, cut the design, then you've got to weed the design, then the transfer time does take longer. When you're talking about 15 to 30 seconds versus 3 seconds, how many garments can you press here versus the time it takes to press one of those? So Plastisol does have its benefits. For those that are watching, if you've never tried Plastisol transfer before, I highly recommend it. Utilize Transfer Express. That's where I go, only because it works. I've been able to see guys like Big Brando utilizing these transfers. I followed his advice, and it works well. So again, you know, when you're trying to expand your business, being able to have something that's there ready to go, you pull it out, you press it, boom, is an absolute plus. And then save the vinyl for basically doing custom specialty stuff, or just doing, you know, basic concept shirts, to be able to get that shirt out there and see what people think about that shirt, you know, or just to kind of size up your content to. All right, James, say it again. It's not consent, it's concept. Walk around with your concept to kind of perfect it and see what it either needs or don't need. So hopefully this video helped you guys. Plain and simple. Is it going to work for you? That's for you to decide. I would highly suggest you go try them out. You know, order maybe 50, order 100. You know, rip out a cool design. You can do multiple colors from Transfer Express, and they even have the design software on their website that you can utilize as well. So it's kind of a plus. They have great prices and they have absolute great service. I will say one thing about Transfer Express. When I did create my neck labels the very first time, I personally, you know, not having any experience in doing the neck labels, screwed them up by making the fonts too skinny and too thin. Now, you know, when I got them, of course I complained about it because I really didn't see myself the information in regards to, you know, what size they needed to be and whatnot. But you know what? They came at me and said, hey, we're gonna go ahead and take care of you. We're gonna replace all of them for free. Just send us the pictures of what was, you know, the damaged ones that came out bad, and you know, we'll go ahead and replace those. They didn't have to do it, but they did it anyways. You know, and I really appreciate about that from Transfer Express. So I give a shout out to them. And that's why right now, right here today, I'm highly recommending that you do go to Transfer Express in order to get your transfers in bulk, because hey, they take care of their people, and in this industry, that's important. So this is James. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hey, I'd appreciate it if you guys even comment, man. Let's engage. Let's talk about maybe what you guys do with your transfers, or maybe where you're getting your transfers from and your experience. So until the next video, my name's James. This is Essential Apparel, and I'm out.